Hi Aquarius, hi, welcome to your October 2020 readings. You guys know these readings are timeless and signless, so you don't actually have to be Aquarius at all, and you actually don't need to be watching in October of 2020. If it resonates, then it's totally for you. So let's jump in and see what's going on with the energies at this time. All right, so also know that these energies can flow into November as well and may also have been occurring already. All right, so let's jump in. So, my dear Aquarius, I do feel that you are at a time in your life where you're in your mind. You're in your mindset. I see that there's something for you. There's something just, I almost said, just beyond the riverbed. Remember that song? I just see it just beyond this tree. But there's this huge tree that's in the way. But the tree itself looks beautiful. So, wherever you are at this time, is that a timing? Okay. Okay, no, this is, no, it's not really giving us timing. Wherever you are at this time, I do feel that there's something coming. Maybe readers may have been telling you about it. You may be getting word about it if it's a new job. Maybe you're starting to hear whispers in the hallway about a new promotion. Maybe just for whatever reason your spidey sense is going off. There's something that's coming that's going to give you 10 of cups fulfillment. I see here that we have the wishes fulfilled in this deck of cards. It's the 5 card, but actually it's giving me 10 of cups emotional fulfillment. I do see there's a hiding element. Somebody is hiding behind a corner. Somebody is hidden. If this is about you being in a connection with somebody, maybe there's an aspect of them that they're hiding from you. Maybe there's a little bit of shyness. There's something there where either somebody is or something is being hidden from you, or they are hiding from you. But this is not a negative feeling. I also feel that this is somebody who, if they've given you their heart, or again, if it's like not a love connection, if it's something more like a job or something, if they've given you some indication of wanting to be connected to you, they may have given you their heart, or there may have been talk about this new position or what, or new house or whatever. It still hasn't fully been received. So in a sense, so let's say if you're in a new relationship or in a connection, doesn't matter how long, maybe they've given you their heart, maybe they've given you things, but have they given you complete trust? Not yet, but I do see the keys here on this table. So there's going to be a coming closer to your dream, which isn't quite here yet, but is just beyond this tree, so to speak. I see that there may be some time where you may feel a little bit shut out or a little bit left out. There may be feelings like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be having this right now. I'm supposed to be having all of this. Like, I'm in this connection with this person and I'm supposed to be, feeling on cloud nine, but we are together, but something about this makes me feel like left out. I feel a little left out in the cold, but check it out. Just like this lovely Queen of Roses is feeling a little left out in the cold, here is this other person who is her partner actively working on a sculpture that looks just like her. So if you're dealing with a person and you are, for all intents and purposes, connected, but you feel left out in the cold, or you feel detached, or you feel like they're leaving you out, very specifically, like they're leaving you out, I just want to let you know that you are picking up correctly. This isn't one of those situations where it's like, you got issues. No, you're definitely picking up on that correctly. However, this is so not an indication that they don't like you. They definitely do like you. They definitely are committed, is what I'm seeing. They're connected, but they are detached because they are needing to move into a place where they fully trust you. But this, I have to tell you, has nothing to do with you, because they could totally, if they could see where your heart and mind were, they'd be like, oh, this person's totally into me. I'm not, you know, investing wrongly. But this is all about them needing to believe that they have found their wish come true. And I already feel some of you like feeling really offended by that. Like, wait a minute, I thought they thought of me as their wish come true, because I've been giving to this. I've done everything to let them know that I'm not like their exes, that I'm not treating them like crap or ghosting them or just whatever. I'm here. Like, what more do I need to show them? But I have to tell you, this person is coming from a paucity mindset. They feel like they don't deserve. It's kind of like a little bit of an Oliver Twist meets Eeyore energy. If this is your person, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. If this could also apply to a job or a house or something, but I really am feeling relationship vibes here. But you have to understand that it's not you, because no matter what you do to show this person, they have to get to a place where they feel comfortable allowing themselves to express. So this is someone who they don't need to be an Aquarius, but they may have some type of Aquarius energy in their natal chart. So if you haven't done their natal chart yet, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to get their name, time of birth, location. We should be doing this for everybody, friends, family, acquaintances. So anyway, get it together. Okay, you're together, so try to get to know your person. I do see that you are in awe of this person. There's a sense of being in awe of them, and also there's a sense of you feeling like they maybe not. You feel a little bit like they're infallible, right? But be careful of making an idol out of them, because you shouldn't idolize people, and we all are learning that. But I just feel like that's unsustainable, because one day they're going to inevitably do something that's going to make you realize that they're not perfect, and vice versa. But and the problem with seeing somebody as higher than you, or idolizing them, or just being like, worshiping the ground they walk on, is that it kind of implies that you are lower. And so Spirit is talking about that and telling you to be careful with that. They're showing me drawers, like a drawer, like open it. That was the sound, opening the drawer. But for you, so they're asking you to go inward and somehow call upon some of your own experiences for some reason. Either it's for you to look in your past experiences and see where others may have idolized you and how you felt with that, or looking into your past experiences or family history to understand how to navigate a situation like this. But there's some kind of illumination or understanding that's going to come with you being able to look on the inside. But also they're telling you that in this period of detachment, so to speak, while your person is trying to convince themselves, if we will, that you are safe, and less so that you're safe, and more so that it is safe to love. While they are why can't I talk? While they are arriving at that awareness, Spirit is asking you to focus on you. Like keep rolling, keep the shine going, whatever it is that makes you, and those probably what attracted them in the first place. Just keep focusing on that. Think about it like your honey bun is in his or her study right here, right? As usual, if your honey bun goes to their study and they're doing their thing and you're doing your thing, you're expecting them to be doing their thing. You're not expecting like, oh my god, they're not talking to me. No, because they're in the next room doing something, right? So try to look at it from that standpoint. Spirit is saying to call in the angels if you need help, but also if you think they need help. So for some of you, you may be concerned that that your person may be engaging in substance abuse, right? So I'm getting this energy of like maybe somebody here, maybe your honey bun used to have a substance abuse problem, and so they've kind of like, you're kind of alarmed by the lack of connection that you may be feeling at this time, or lack of sensitivity on their part. So remember that some of your honey buns may actually detach themselves a little bit, pulling in and seek a little bit more privacy and be more hermit-like, which will alarm you. But for others, some of your honey buns actually may act out, and so they may become more erratic, or they might be like more reactive. Remember, we have a lot of astrological energies going on right now, so people are kind of going all over the place. So that being said, call in your angels if you feel like your honey bun may need help or assistance with whatever they're going through, and then keep it pushing on whatever it is that you're doing. Don't just assume that it's negative. Of course, if you know that your honey has some type of substance abuse issue, of course you're going to look into that in a sense, but call your angels in, because I'm seeing that 444 energy right here, and they'll help you and your honey out. But chances are, they, like I said, they're just trying to get to a place where they can trust more. And maybe that's what I'm feeling here, when there's like you could have your wishes fulfilled, your 10 of cups, your 9 of cups, 10 of cups energy, but there's this thing in the way, and what's in the way may be this period where you're just going to have to wait for them to do their thing. So occupy yourself. Now, looking here, I am seeing also that some of you may be wanting to take your connection even further with your person. I do feel that where you, like maybe marriage or, moving in together, or commitment for some of you who are just getting close but you haven't actually committed. Whatever this is, I'm seeing a contract in the reverse. So I want to tell you, it's just not that time yet. It's not time for that yet, but I have to be honest, I do feel that it may be inevitable that you'll come together, but or you take that next step, but just not right now. Right now, you're invited to be yourself, focus on you, occupy yourself, take up knitting, sewing. Someone here sews. I'm just seeing that. Whatever it is that you're doing, cooking, being happy, and don't focus so much on like the topic or topic of connection with your honey bun right now. Just keep it kosher. And they're saying that's the wisdom for you. Okay. So I wanted to pull those general cards. So let's go ahead and do some Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones cards. Oh, Aquarians, or whoever you are. Hi. I never used to shuffle on camera, but I do now because sometimes the energies start coming as soon as I put one card down. So let's look at these. Ooh, two cards coming out together. Temperance, there we go. What were they just saying? Wait. Wait and have strength. Temperance and strength. What is coming here? Whatever's coming here, I know that what's coming right here should be your wishes fulfilled. But let's see what else they want to tell us about here. 5 of coins. The Magician. 6 of cups in the reverse. Let's talk it out. Oh wait, hold on. No, let's talk it out. They're saying that right now you may be feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. We just talked about that, right? Maybe even at a loss. Like, dude, what's going on right now? But they're saying be a G, play it like a magician does. The magician, when he's in his positive, the magician understands where he's at or she's at, and they're able to use the environment around them to direct. I want to say yes, they're saying, I'm not saying anything, to direct the wills of other people. But I stopped short of saying that because you guys know me. I'm like trying to jump in here. I don't want to paint a picture of manipulation. But Spirit is saying that when they're in their best mode, they're like, let me reiterate, they're able to direct the wills of other people. My bad, Spirit, my bad. In a positive way. Maybe, remember, this is the mature magician. And so be the mature magician. Focus on you and but in so doing that, what you're actually doing is you're allowing your person to focus on them and to play out whatever it is that they need to have played out without you triggering it. And in a sense, that's a magician who is able to control the situation by controlling himself. The magician understands that when it's really time to control, he knows that he can't really control others. If he's trying to control others, he's in the dirty magician, in the shady magician sense. So it's about controlling himself so that he can exert a benevolent influence, not overpowering someone else's will, but a benevolent influence on his environment. And when you do that, that's when you have this 6 of cups or soulmate energy in the upside. But as long as you are still in this 5 of pentacles, low vibration, low sense of self-worth, low confidence, feeling abandoned, basically poverty consciousness, and especially if you're so strong about it, that's when you start to adversely affect the connection that you're in. And when you're doing that, you're in the dirty magician. What's that? There it is. They're saying be the Empress. Remember, Empress doesn't have to be a certain gender biologically. It's just a card that shows you being in your queen or king attitude. You're smooth sailing there because you're being yourself. And so Aquarius, it's interesting because now you may be having some rough seas, so to speak, in your general life, but I just get the feeling that things are going really well for you generally, and that this is the energy that you have to control and that you have to contend with, because look at all of this free space. But then we've got this situation. It kind of looks like an arrow, right? And like I said, the arrow Whatever comes here, the Empress card, is what you should be working towards. Now, we have the Eight of Coins. Speaking of working, this is about working towards the Empress. But actually, it's also showing me that some energies are also coming in. There's something else that, oops, these three cards, whatever you guys are, you're my cards. 1, 2, 3. There's something else that you need to be working towards. I'm seeing you having this Nine of Coins energy, which is single card, independent card. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot card. So basically, you go girl or you go boy. Now, whatever it is that you're going to be setting your sights on, in addition to this is another energy coming in. I do feel that it's something you'll have to do for yourself. Now, some of you may be seeking counsel, whether it's a reader, it could be a real estate agent, it could be a banker, it could be a doctor, it could be whatever, but the decision rests with you. Now, it's linked to this. What is this? I'm feeling some family energies here, maybe past, it could be past life, but it could be earlier in this life as well. 7 of Coins. This could be about finding new ways to transmute energies that you have taken in, or better yet to say, transmute conditioning. So this is looking at earlier conditioning in your life and finding ways to transmute it so that you will no longer be held prisoner by it. Okay, whatever it is. And there we have the Ace of Coins. That's what they're saying. That's the value of what's going on for you in this month. Okay. Yeah, I love that. Now, you know what's really interesting? What if the 5 of Coins, low self-worth, feelings, abandonment, feeling rejected, all of those energies, what if those energies are related to the conditioning? The consciousness is what they were going to say. The consciousness and the conditioning of what you picked up from your, I want to say, past lives. For some of you, it's going to be past life, and maybe it even continued into this life. So what if this is a behavioral pattern that comes from low self-worth, and your partner, God bless him or her, is just triggering that within you when they pull away to focus on them? What happens when the focus is no longer on you, right? And so that's something you have to look at. You really do have to look at, and you have to fall upon your 9 of Coins or single independent energy and remember that, hey, I was somebody before I met this person. And yes, we are together, or yes, we are like a couple or connected. And yes, we are kind of feeling detached or separated to some degree. But you know what? I am awesome. Doggone it. Dagnammit. Right? And you kind of have to reconnect to that part of you. And in so doing, you may have to, in order to do that, so to speak, you may actually have to delve into some of your conditioning. How were you conditioned growing up? Were you conditioned to feel left out? Were you conditioned to only feel valued when your person was giving you attention? And so therefore, if they pull back, it puts you in this fight or flight or freeze state. So it looks like this might be a simple month or simple time or energy to work through, but depending on where you are in your personal development, this could actually present quite an issue for you. However, I would like to point out, and I'm feeling this a little bit, some of you may actually be separated right now. Okay, so I do get that. Some of you may actually be separated right now. But I do pick up that if this reading resonates with you, there's a strong chance that you and your person will get to this 10 of Cups, beyond the tree energy, right? That you will actually have what it is that you're looking for and be together and be happy and blah, blah, blah. However, you do just have to work on these issues. And remember that what's going on with your partner, if this reading resonates with you, is not about you. It's about them needing to learn to trust and to be vulnerable and to allow themselves to be intimate with somebody else. And whether it's you or not, they would have to learn that. Isn't it beautiful to give them space to learn that it's okay to show themselves? Because can you imagine, it's nice when somebody allows themselves to be vulnerable and then they open up to you. It's kind of like, that's such a gift that one lover could give to another, right? And so sometimes they just need a little space to do that. So try not to let it trigger you, and if it does, then work through it, okay? Remember, it's not about them, so don't go blaming them for anything. And if you have already blamed them, go apologize. No, I'm kidding. Make them food and say, you hungry? And just let it go. Okay, so anyway, that is your reading for the month of October, whoever you are. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, feel free to reach out. Just know that right now I do have what could be up to a 2-week wait. Yay! Which is kind of cool because that means, hey, I kind of am busy, and that's great. But anyway, you know how to find me. Check my Etsy link, and if you're on Instagram, check my bio. Blah 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 blah. Talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.